Hi guys, we're back. All the protesters have been moved off the street, every one of them. And the trucks are now exiting. This video shall show that nobody is impeding the trucks or the gate. That's the first truck gone. Officer, that truck there has no index plates at the back. Inspector, the truck that's just driven past, the orange truck that's just driven past in front of this one, has no index plate at the back. Right, if somebody can please call 101 and inform them that the second truck in the convoy has no index plate at the back, that would be quite a wonderful thing. Should be able to pull the driver up on. Officer, I require your assistance. The driver of this truck has no index plates at the back of the van. Can I ask you to pull over, sir? You're in breach of the highways regulations. I know you can hear me. The index of the vehicle is Bravo X-ray 54 Yankee Charlie Golf. Officer 14054, what do you think of this index? This is the quality of shit that we have to put up with from IGAS and their representatives. Officer, this index plate, anything strange about it? Any comments about the index plate? Officer 9225. I'd like that truck stopped and the guy detained and questioned about his index plate. I'd like to report this as a crime.
Detection is detecting crime at the moment.
Right, Officer 9225, on to the complaints. Thank you. Let's see how many other gimps we can get on this complaint. Officer 15829, can you have a look at this index plate on the way back? Because I'd like to make complaints against this driver and the truck he's hauling. How do I report this as a crime? You're a police officer, I'd like to report that as a crime. 15829, I'd like you to do your job. There are no police liaison officers. Why? This is my protest right here. If you can radio them, please, I'd like this driver detained. If the police are unwilling to detain him, we as civilians will detain him ourselves. We have a lawful reason to be able to stop a truck. The police are failing in their duty of care to the people on the highway. To prevent me stopping a truck myself that's currently breaking the law, could you have a look at the index plate and inquire as to why the driver sees fit to use this?
Be careful.
Officer 14992, I'd like to report this as a crime.
Okay, thank you.
Would you like to act on it, officer? So you're not taking the report of a crime actively right here in your face that you can see yourself. Thank you very much. This truck's driving with a very dodgy index plate. Every police officer on the street failing to take any action at all.
Well,
I don't suppose I can get you to take any action against this truck driver with the missing index plate on the back.
No.
Every other bloody officer in the street's acting the same way, so I don't see why you'll be any better. Gimps, you're a sham. You say that you're here to facilitate our protest. Rot. We have a truck here driving with no bloody index plate at the back, and every police officer on the street is shaming your force in ignoring the fact that it's got no index plate. Chief Inspector, no index plate. Any comment?
Again?
Index plate. Can you see the index plate? Any comments? I pointed it out to about 10 of your officers so far. Every one of them's neglecting their duty. We now have a lawful reason to detain a truck ourselves, sir. There's been another arrest ahead.
Get in recovery position. Bring your knees up to your chest.
Officers putting a gentleman into the recovery position. I'm keeping well away. There's no intention of obstructing anything. Are you okay, sir? Any idea where you've been detained? I noticed you're put into the recovery position. Are you healthy and well, or have you been injured? Is anything happening about the truck? Fine. I've reported a crime to you, Chief Inspector. Fine, but Chief Inspector, I am moving. How much faster do you want me to walk? I've got a disability in my left leg that your force are more than aware of. I am walking perfectly well. I'm trying to ask you a question. I've reported a crime to you. I've reported a crime to you. Do you intend doing anything about it? I'm speaking to one of your Chief Inspectors.
If you carry on here, you'll be locked up.
Yeah, for speaking to a Chief Inspector. Chief Inspector, a simple answer, please. You're all on video. Stop acting the way you are.
Keep going.
You will shame your own police force. Oi, Del boy, what are you doing about the truck, man?
You want to obstruct police, alright?
I'm not obstructing any police. Really? Really? Del boy, what the hell is this for, man? Why the brutality? Where was I obstructing any police? I am not fighting back or anything.
Put your arm behind your back.
I have no... There is no requirement for me in law to assist the police in any way. What are you kicking me for? What the hell are you doing up your side? Oh, fucking... Oh, my head! My head! Get it on! Oh, fuck! For fuck's sake! What the hell is that for? Alright, calm down. Do you understand? When you've got police officers, you stay there and calm down. I have not assaulted anybody. There may be. But there's no lawful reason to assist police. Is that yours?
No, until you've got your eye off the level.
Was it really necessary on a disabled person? Was it really necessary on a disabled person to kick the legs out of a disabled person? Was it necessary?
Yes,
fine. If I could try assisting you.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. Was that necessary? All I did was stood at the side of the road trying to speak to the Chief Inspector. Really necessary?
Yes, you resisted arrest.
Resisting arrest?
Yes.
What was the arrest for?
It was 3 of us, relatively bigger lads than you.
Adam, you explain. 3 bigger lads than me. You want to explain? We're not speaking to you anymore. Right, I'll speak to you then. 3 bigger lads than me got fit to smash my skull on the ground, Sergeant. Sergeant 1986. Constable 67279. 11597. Officer detaining me. Can I have your number, please?
I'm the one detaining you.
You're not. You have hands on me. If you're not detaining me, why are your hands on me, officer? I'm entitled to the details of anybody involved.
Oh, you're the legal observer, aren't you?
I'm entitled.
You read a book once?
No, I've got a lot more than that. I've got a lot more experience than that. I hope I'm going to be getting receipts for anything you're removing from my body.
Oh, ready, mate, ready down.
Yeah. Right, yeah. You're right now, it's 2 minutes. You're all right. If somebody in the back office, please, can call GBC and tell them that I've been detained, that would be very much appreciated. I hope you find it.
Right, happy days. You right, mate, yeah?
Yeah. Did you find the microphone?
Right, come on.
13053. 13053. Is the officer that was failing to give his number to me? You failed to give it to me when I was asking. You said you would give no information at all to me. It was heard on microphone like you just said. Only because of course my neck went to see it. Officer, I require medical attention.
Change the centre.
Yeah. What? I require medical attention. Please transport me to a medical facility by medical. I don't care how you say I have been injured and I require medical attention. I think you'll know yeah, really. So, officer.